Hold for plane. Quiet on set.
Why?
Hold for plane.
No.
Holding for plane. Holding for plane. Holding for plane. Hey guys, welcome to TCR. Sid.
Mike.
Frankie.
Thanks for clicking on the video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be processing out a few of our naughty drakes, our Muscovy boys, and we're going to show you how we do it.
Time for winter camp.
Look. Go to the side. Come on. Okay.
Are they all clear? I can't see.
They're clear.
So I just cut the carotid. You really don't have to cut both sides. I go ahead and cut both sides because I want it to bleed out as fast as possible. As soon as it has a massive loss in blood pressure, I realize this thing is, it's still twitching, and but it has lost, like it's in a comatose state while it bleeds the rest of the way out. Is it as humane as cutting the head directly off? I mean, the jury's out on that, but if you want the quality of the meat to be what you raised, you have to bleed this animal out. It's just part of the circle of life when you're a meat eater. Verifying that it is deceased before we drop it in 160-degree water.
You're like the duck corner. You're like the CSI of the Muscovy world.
Your pupils don't react when I shine a flashlight in them, I will immediately dunk you in 160-degree water if you're a duck.
Or a chicken. Or a turkey.
Right. Or a dick.
Got my sudsy soapy water in here. 160 degrees.
Why you got soap in there, Sid?
So, with duck feathers in particular, they have a lot of down, and you want to be able to get all the way down into their skin so the follicles, oh, that's hot. So the follicles are loosened so you can actually pluck the dang bird. Okay, and they hold a lot of water too once you do get them wet. So it's heavy. Let's see. Let's see if it needs to go longer.
Now try the middle.
Oh yeah, that's much better. It's like butter now.
Well, that hot water gets down in the bottom of that down and stays there.
Yeah. That's why I wanted the gloves. It gets warm. You're in a hurry.
Flip.
Don't worry, we're not doing this to you. We promised. No!
I'm not willing to promise.
He's like, no!
Still could happen one day.
Not my Caroline.
Let me get hungry enough. We're just gonna nip these legs off here. I just kind of hyperextend them. Look for that, follow the curve. Bye-bye. Now, there's a kind of a pocket between breastbone and this little U-bone that comes up around the cloaca. We're just gonna get in there, pinch that up so we don't hit the guts. All right, and then I'm gonna extend the cut. About like that. Now, gotta get in there. And I'm just gonna sweep around like this and bust all of that connective tissue away. Okay. And we gotta make sure that our esophagus is free so that it'll pull out that way. So I should have done that first actually, but I got all excited. Don't get too close.
Well, it's hard. Sometimes when you're doing it and filming it, it's a little trickier.
So I'm just kind of opening up this neck flap here and then peeling it back. The esophagus is free, so it can pull out that way.
That's part of the crop. It's connected to the esophagus.
There we go. There's the problem right there. This is not free.
Free the crop. I did not leave them, so it's just.
I didn't see it because it's so empty. You gotta get that free so it'll pull out. And we get all these out. I just kind of hang them off the edge like this. There's a few different ways to do this. I don't find a lot of value in the back of the tail here, so I lose the whole tail. There's some nasty glands up here that we definitely don't want. So there's this bone that comes up like this, and I'm gonna get inside that like this, and I'm gonna cut all the way around the inside. Do the same thing on the other side. Steering clear of that white sack right there, which is boop. Just like that. Just like that. Nice. And then we're just gonna nip that whole tail off right there. And it is serious. Now, got the heart, gotta keep that. And then the livers, everybody that likes livers likes duck liver. So we're gonna keep that. And then we got this green sack right here attached to the liver. You do not want to pop that. Give it a wide berth, cut a little bit ways around it. That's the bile sac. And then we have a gizzard here, which really I don't tend to keep. I am gonna make a stock out of a couple of these, so I'll keep one or two of them. If I was really being frugal with this, I would collect some of that organ fat as well, but I'm not. Okay, then look at this, look in there. Huevos!
Huevos rancheros.
No joke, huevos right there.
It's a boy! Mazel!
See that right there? Gotta get rid of that.
Okay, magic trick time. Ready? Alakazam! Alakazam! Abra! Cadabra!
Had to find the right word.
There we go, that's what it was.
And then we get the lungs out.
The lungs, you kind of have to sweep your hand in there like this to like loosen them from the rib cage, and they don't generally come out.
Now if you look in there, you can see one rib cage and the other side no rib cage. The lung.
Yeah. So the lungs are still on that side. The lungs are gone on that side.
Lungs, no lungs.
Rock, no rock. Just kidding.
Then you've got kidneys
Kidney beans.
laying down inside here. Okay, what I like to do with the kidneys is just push my fingers down hard and pull straight back. Like this, and they come out in pieces. But they got a very distinct organ flavor and smell to them. So you don't want to leave them in there if you're cooking a whole bird. All right, so now we'll get the neck off. And I peel this back until I start to see that big layer of yellow fat right there. That's the coveted duck fat. You're going to want to back up a hair.
I know, I'm just trying to get a picture of it.
Give it a nice little ring around the rosy here. And then
You're making plague references now?
and then a nice snip of the bone. Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good stalker.
Yeah, it is. Okay, now we're gonna give everything a good wash. Oh, let me finish this. Let me finish this gizzard.
So, gotta split it open. And then there's where the grit is. And the lining.
Then we're gonna grab a hold of this lining,
He's gonna
peel it out. Organs here that we're keeping. A nice little wash. Get them in the ice. Now,
organ donor ice. So there you have it. That's how we process our ducks and get them ready for Camp Kenmore. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you get the notifications.